Welcome back to Throwback Thursday. I'm a-hole Joanna Bronson, and today I'm really excited to share with you my experience at a Cirque school. Now, the thing about being an actor is that you have to be objective. You have to look at your skill sets and see what's lackluster, what are things that you can improve on, what are things in your wheelhouse that you want to grow, because in acting I find personally that I'm always growing. I never have enough or know enough information on the subject. There's always so much that you can learn from the people that you're in the industry with, that you can learn from just people you're walking by on a daily basis. And so a couple years ago, when I first started really trying to be more objective about my skill set, I realized that I was not in my body enough. I realized I had not had enough body training. And so I was like, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to go to an intensive and figure it out. So luckily, I stumbled upon Del Arte International, which is focused on a clowning education, which also does acrobats, Meisner, and Alexander techniques. And it was just such an incredible experience because basically for an entire month, every morning I woke up and we did body, we did acrobats, walking around in a room and getting to know people just by looking at them. And it was an incredible experience. And then from there in the afternoon, it was all vocal training, and then after that we do a ensemble in the evenings and do lectures and learning about this craft and this whole world. And in the evenings we learn so much about the Cirque life, the history of Cirque, and other directors and performances and people that are in an industry that made it come to pass. And Ron Foreman, who was heading the program, that he was one of those teachers that when you walked into the room and he had something to say, it went quiet because everybody wanted to hear what he had to say. Not because, he was this dictator of a teacher, because the things that came out of his mouth were just so true and hit so close to your core that you wanted to record it and be present and make sure you heard it. And one of the best things that I learned during our ensemble training was, I had this group of actors. We didn't really know each other. It was our first ensemble piece that week together. And it just kept going around to what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to work on? What are we going to perform on Friday? This whole week of just trying to figure it out. What did we want to say? What did we want to perform? Which character was going to do what? How are we going to use the space? Just so much. And I just remember feeling like, can we just do it? Can we just try? And I remember we talked to Ronlin, and he said to me, Joanna, you have to stop trying to do the work. If you keep trying to do the work is just going to be you trying to do the work. You need to get it on its feet and just work. Just work it out. It will work it all on itself. And I feel like that lesson is not only true for collaboration, I feel like that's true on anything. If you sit around and plan and try and never actually put something on its feet, you will never know the outcome of it. It's like creating a script and just going right into production without doing a read through first. It might sound weird. Those words might not come out of someone's mouth properly. It's just, you have to just do the work. And it was an incredible training experience, and ever since then I will never forget how much body and vocal training I got from it. Every time I go into a theater now, it's right before a show. Those are the skills and the exercises that I learned at that program I still use today. And while you're there at this program, you also get to see this huge month of their alumni doing works. So they have a huge festival, so every weekend there's a bunch of shows going on. You can check it out. And it's very submersive because this small town, you can literally walk it in an hour or two. And you're just stuck in the middle of nowhere training with these amazing acrobats and clowns and actors. So the biggest lesson of all of this to me is get out of your comfort zone. Get over yourself. Just see what you need, what you're lackluster, what are directors telling you, what are actors you're working with telling you. Ask for an honest opinion, and it's okay because you're going to develop, you're going to grow, and there's so much out there now available to us to learn and grow. All you have to do is a click of a button, Google, I need this, and you can find it. It's an incredible adventure now to know that you can grow at the click of a button. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up below. Del Arte International, I highly recommend. I'm going to put that link in the below description as well. Please leave your comments, concerns, anything that you have going on that you want to work on, and anything that you think that I might find useful, I'm totally open to. I will get back to you as soon as I can. We try to inspire our creatives by spreading free information to the masses. If you like this, please share, and I'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching, A-Holes.